Now, did this happen again? Where it's missing a link somewhere. Oh, I see it. It's right here. That never got built. There we go. Okay, so now that whole thing is properly hooked up. We are going to be getting attacked from below, but I think that's fine. Oh, I can go here. Build another defense, and if I just put it right here. That should be perfect. Cool. Okay, nothing else. Yeah, a couple of mudmen here. I just want to make sure we don't have any big surprises. Inside this base. Because, yeah, we also have these guys. Okay. So far, so good. There's a couple other big surprises. Not huge ones, but they're there. I think this area is going to get hit. This, I sincerely doubt anything's ever going to hit that wall. So I'm probably just going to ignore its existence. All mudmen. Wonder if there's a way that I would love to be able to replace my, like, mech legs with hover legs or something like that. I think that would be really sick.
Danger! An enemy swarm is approaching our base. Brace for combat.
Okay. So let's delete that guy. Delete a lot of these. Fine. I'll take these guys out first. I don't know how much I need to be afraid of the enemies warping in. Uh-oh. I do, in fact. Move through. Okay. So apparently, I'm out of AI cores. Yeah, I've got guns here. But I do not have sufficient guns for this. How's this area doing? Better, but not that much better. Okay. Luckily, these walls can hold really well. I'm just gonna sell these. They're just in my way. Okay, let's take a look. Let's build, not minigun towers, flamer tower. Okay. I think we're good. I definitely did not. No. I did not scan like anything. Oh, it's okay. It's fine. We're fine. But it did highlight that this area is in pretty major need of some renovations. I wasn't really expecting the attacks to get so big out here, but this run's gone on for a long time, and so it shouldn't surprise too much. Like I said, identify the weak points. Don't be overconfident. But luckily they didn't hit this spot. This would have been bad. Though I've noticed the enemies tend to go specifically for walls. Okay. There's a flamer tower, right?
Interesting. It appears that this life form contains large amounts of hazonite in crystallized form. If we can gather more samples of this species, we could learn how to obtain larger quantities of hazonite to craft better equipment and weapons.
We can use the orbital scanner to search for larger populations of this life form. Their presence should lead us to large quantities of hazenite.
That's an excellent idea, Mr. Riggs. Our equipment sure could use an upgrade.
Orbital scanning finished. Potential hazenite-rich location detected. I have marked the rift jump coordinates on the orbital scanner interface.
That was super fast. It looks like there's a lot of these plants, or mushrooms, or whatever we should call them nearby. We can work on proper categorization as soon as we study more samples of the species.
Oh, I see. Those were the little flies flying through. I was curious for a second. I noticed I've been whistling when I talk a little bit more lately. I don't know why. It's really annoying. I apologize.
The weather's changing. Wind is slowing down.
Okay. This is going to take a lot of resources.
All wind has stopped. Our wind turbines are down.
I'm sure we'll be fine. Okay. There. At least this area is relatively well protected. For the moment. Let's see. Relatively. I mean, if this area gets attacked, we're gonna have a bad time. But like I said, if I can go quick, maybe this area never will. The big thing is T2 walls, because I can get the guns down. We're going to need more AI cores. But beyond that, I think we'll be fine. I'm going to extend the power out here. Very sloppily. What I want to get... Well, what I want to do is move my mic down.
Wind currents are returning back to regular strength. Wind turbine power production is returning to nominal levels.
Yeah, we've got an unscanned area, and I gotta decide what I want to do here. I think I want to just cut down straight south. Instead of trying to take too much land here. Okay. Logic is compartmentalization is important. And it looks like this gives us some pretty nice natural barriers that I can just kind of roll with and use. Oh. I should get rid of Rock Boy here. He makes weird noises when he dies. I feel kind of dark about a lot of this. It would have been really... It'd be really interesting if... it wouldn't fit this game in the slightest. I'd love to play one of these at some point where you really can just, take a more, like, peaceful route. But there's a lot of games like that. Terraforming Mars is the one that pops into my head the most. Speaking of, I really want to go back and play that at some point. I know they added a new DLC with tunnels, but everybody hated it. So I was just like, well, never mind. I'm not putting my time into that. Like, I still want to play it. I don't know. There's just something about that game that is incredibly chill. Gas power plant. Nah, we want another geothermal. That way I can hook this area up and have kind of its own independent power grid. Not sure how it factors AI cores, admittedly. Okay. Oops. I just pressed button and then thing died. I feel guilt. Like I said, though, this area is going to be in major trouble if it turns out that, well, if we end up getting attacked. I gotta probably get a couple more guns down. I mean, we know the basic sentries are actually generally good enough that they can hold the line for a lot longer than I thought they'd be able to. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, that's good. Anything else to scan in the area? Loads of mushrooms. Loads of other things. Yeah, I want to have this kind of weird, crazy, infinite garden in this specific area. Woo. Check this out. There we go. Yeah, because if I can have this, like, excessive garden thing in this zone, this should be fine. I probably shouldn't have started building that until I've killed these guys, but whatever. I'll repair it. My guns just didn't feel like shooting. Weird. Well, hello, sir. Anything else here that I should scan? Yes. The answer is yes. And delete, and we're good. Oh. Yeah, it's just delete bug beast. Sell that. Alright, there we go. So now we're almost done. There's like a little bit left. But then otherwise we're golden. And I might as well upgrade the whole lot of this. I don't know if I'm going to bother with gates. And yeah, it keeps giving me geothermal vents, which is very, very welcome. Localized power is good. And yeah, it looks like AI cores do not need to be linked in via the power network. Oh, shoot. I forgot. One of my mods specifically, I gotta try it. Let's see. So I want to do geothermal here. And I believe... Yeah, check that out. I got a mod that specifically makes floor transfer power now. It's a little awkward, but it works. And I don't have to worry about this getting destroyed.
It looks like an earthquake is coming.
I'm also noticing, I think this mod makes the floors way more reliable when placing them down. It's not doing that weird thing anymore.
The earthquake opened up the ground. I'm detecting a small gravitational anomaly near our base. We should investigate it.
Alright, that actually sounds kind of interesting. I'll bite. Get rid of those guys real quick. Piss these guys off real quick. Okay. So what's the dealio? Well, I checked it out. I found Rock Boy. Which, yeah, interesting enough, these Rock Boys are also docile to me. There's apparently only a couple of creatures that actually seem to care. Otherwise, most things are just kind of like, yeah, whatever. Alright. Well, I think we're good. All I have to do is hook this area up. And we will have ourselves a giant garden. I guess it's more of like a greenhouse or an arboretum or something. Because a garden implies kind of a harmony with nature to some degree. Maybe not. I've seen a lot of really trashy gardens over the years. There we go. Look at that. Okay. So now I gotta check a couple of things. One, beautiful. It looks a little sloppy, but it is a mod, so I can't complain too much. But yeah, now I can just get this whole area kind of hooked up and radared out. And this way, nothing will be spawning inside the Arboretum. Alright. Should scan. Okay, because I chopped down a tree that I could have scanned. Alas. But it's okay. Alright, you're dead. Everything is dead, everything is good. I can just kind of come through and scan for a while. What did I miss here? Oh, this radar. I should switch a hotkey to the floor. Let's see. Controls. Controls? Customize controls. Okay. What is... Oh, I'm going to switch... Where is floor? Unless, of course, floor is just not going to be here. Ah, it's not. Base and buildings, but floor is not one of them. Ah, it sucks. Because yeah, I was really hoping I could do a shortcut specifically for floor. Is what it is. Okay. So now we've got this whole area that is effectively mine. And I can do whatever I want with it. Now, obviously, I'm not going to be able to fully do this. Let's start small. Okay. So for this, we want liquid pumps. We're going to want a lot of them. How many liquid pumps can I fit in this thing? Looks like about 4. You know what? I should turn them around. There's less rocks in here. Over this direction. Okay, 1, 2, 3. What is it doing with the rotation every single time I do this? I don't know. It's fine. Okay. Hook it all up. What kind of clown car business is this? What did I do? I have no idea. Alright. There we go. So this gives us 4 of these things. I might as well have it put into a tank. Just because. And then we want water filtering plants. But honestly, we're going to want a lot of them. I want the spear for this. I'm like 99% certain you can destroy one of these. Thought so. I feel a bit guilty for destroying all of them, but at the same time, Okay, I don't think I can destroy that rock, though. Let's go back to this. We want water filtering plants. I don't know how many we need. I guess the easy way to check is this puts out 100 per. This takes in 100 per and outputs. Okay, so we're going to want at least 4 of these. How did I mess this up too? Camera angles or some such. Okay. So now that's hooked up. Yeah, we're gonna wanna repeat this in a lot of different places. Okay, so I'm just gonna put that there. Nope, that's not the right button. Okay. I want to do harvesting station cultivators. The one question is, oh, cultivators take mods? That's interesting. And a harvesting station just requires that.
Warning! A hostile group of creatures is heading towards our base. Prepare for an incoming attack.
Okay. Well, that's a problem. I'm just gonna leave a rift pad right there. Cause yeah, I'm gonna have to boogie. I mean, I got a minute and a half to chuck guns at all of this. Oh boy. Okay. Looks like we're kind of good. But yeah, I was very much hoping to avoid this sequence of events. But it was inevitable. I was just hoping to rush. Rush quick. Okay. Alright. I realize it's sloppy as shit, and I apologize, but I need to boogie. Okay, that's gonna have to do.
Danger! Hostile creatures are approaching our base. Get ready for battle.
Okay. Useful thing to note. We're catching them as they spawn. Okay. There we go. That should be a bit better. Repair a lot of these. There was my newfangled shockwave tower. Base is under attack. Okay, got that. Back down to this. How's this doing? Considerably better. And what about down here? Oddly enough, looks like they're kind of hitting this area. Okay, let's grab both of those. I think we're good. Alright, let's load up on a bunch of DNA. And everything else. And let's not fire the nuke at our own walls. Luckily, I don't think that actually does anything. But it could have. It might have. I don't know. I'm just gonna hope it didn't. I think it doesn't. I don't think there's any friendly fire, and I've definitely fired that near some friendlies. There we go. Okay, so this area is getting hammered just a little bit more than I'd like. Whereas this area, not really hammered in the slightest. Big rocks in the way. Okay, so let's go back to this. Now, you are currently on... Oh. I might as well upgrade the lot of them. Okay, cultivator level 2. Ah, here we go. No, we're looking for... I mean, that gives me titanium, which is an option. That's more titanium. I only have 30 titanium. That's something. I guess what I should look up is actually... What am I most familiar with? Because I've been scanning a whole lot of plants. Florum viridis we don't care about. Don't care about that too much. We should have some that we're incredibly familiar with at this point. This has tanzanite, which we might need. Is that... Oh, no, there's the alt versions too. I do not know what it is trying to tell me there. So, Bradus movens rosea does give me titanium, and I've got a high familiarity bonus. Yeah, we have that. We have that, but since I'm not familiar enough with it, I can't scan it. We've got this one, which has cobalt, which is an option, actually. Let's see. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of these are purely just kind of like, okay. So, I think we want Bradus movens rosea for the titanium, if I can grow it. I should be able to. This one. Yeah, there we go. So that'll just give me small amounts of titanium. Hopefully without me having to mine it. Let's see if it works. I cannot upgrade either of these. Oh, that's the mod slot. Well, we gain 4. Now, here's the question. This is taking 100 water. So we can potentially have 3 of these going simultaneously. I don't know if they need the extra space.
Air humidity is rising. It's going to rain in a moment.
And I'm not sure if we need more harvesters. I guess the thing is, I can have 2 harvesters for every one of these and not have it be weird.
It will decrease the output from solar panels until it stops.
But I think I'm going to give them somewhat ample amounts of space just in case. Okay, so we want another cultivator. With a pair of harvesting stations flanking it. And we're good. We also have these mushrooms. I wish I remember what these mushrooms did. Can I check? Oh. Oh, no. These are special things. There are the crystals, which are good, but I don't know if I can specifically grow them. Are these the fungus Corollas? Yeah, they must be. So, I mean, that's got cobalt. I gotta switch away from that gun. Oh. Can I check? So I can grow... Oh, I can grow the crystals. So what's another one that I could use? I mean, realistically, I think what I need to do is go to another location entirely. Yeah, let's just grow a bunch of fungus here.
It looks like some of these creatures' attacks are originating from a common point near our base.
Interesting. We should go and investigate that area.
Anything to scan here? Yes. Oh, I can scan the trees that I'm growing. Good to know. Also, other thing of note, I could probably get another harvesting station.
Base operations returning back to normal.
Or 3. Like, this area is getting inundated with trees. But I have to say, this is working. You know, who needs a titanium mine when you can literally grow it? This is one of my favorite things about a lot of these automation games, is that either with mods or just baseline, there's a number of, like, kind of low-key power combos that you can do with green tech, or at least generally with green tech. Okay. Let's see, and I should probably upgrade these, because I totally forgot to do so when I was here. I'm sure somebody's going to do the math on how many of these I can pair together. See, I could straight up stand around here scanning each and every one of these that spawns. Are these the same mushrooms? Yeah, they've got to be. That's cool. I really wish the cultivators would actually also scan them. You know, so I just get passive familiarity just by harvesting them. Let's see. Okay, well, you know, the last one that we're going to do here is... get the cultivator. Harvester here, harvester here. Harvester here, harvester here. Okay. I'm just gonna have this one do the purple crystals. We might as well do a number of the native species. Unless it doesn't give me anything useful. Okay. Because it's this stuff. Does that get me? Yeah, we do need this stuff. Oh, fungus cristallo rosea. So, apparently this stuff is actually a fungus. Weird. Alright. Well. I'll get me some tanzanite. And that's just super easy stuff. Cool. Okay. Let's go over here. I'll go take out that nest. Seeing as I've been informed about it. And then I think what we want to do is probably come back later. I'm not going to say that this area has run its course, but I need to go scan a bunch of other things to get what I need. Specifically, I want to find some plants that give me uranium. And that, yeah, I can scan these plants until I'm blue in the face. But it's still not going to give me the resources I'm looking for. Oh, this thing is horrifying to behold.
This looks like a nest of some sort. We should clear it out and reduce the strength of hostile attacks.
There is a lot of them inside. This might be difficult.
Well, they're dead, so...
This should stop them from gathering in this area and improve our chances of survival.
Every bit helps.
So here's the other thing. I want to go here. We're going to take this sludge. Just get a little sludgy annex. Okay. Reason being, gas. Now I'll admit, my own personal proclivities really do kind of make me go like, gas, but worth it. Also, I'm noticing there's some really good natural choke points here that I would be remiss to ignore. Okay, let's hook this up. Yeah, it looks like butts. I wish it didn't have the visual for it, but whatever.
A small piece of comet has entered the atmosphere very close to our position. It looks like it's coming our way.
Ow. These suckers hurt. Oh, this is why we need to upgrade all of these.
We've calculated the comet's possible impact location. It's flying right above us. We have to investigate it as soon as it hits the ground.
Okay.
It's hit the ground. Let's head there quickly and see what we can learn.
I guess I should go check that out. It's usually just a new mining spot. Yep. I mean, a couple of extra resources, but otherwise it's just like, hey, have a bunch of iron if you want it. And I'm kind of like, okay. Poor trees in the area. Alright. Back here? Yeah, it was back here. Now, I'm no betting man, but I'm gonna bet that this area is never gonna get attacked. It is just by and far the least accessible little spot. The area to the side has a decent chance. But this one, I'm not so sure. Hey, we got magma energy. That's part of the reason why I've been holding off on going elsewhere. There we go. Okay. Let's extend this downwards. Let's see. But first, we upgrade the walls. There we go. Now, can I pass through here? I can. That sucks. Okay, go here. There we go. And unless I'm mistaken, we have enough natural choke points here that nothing should ever Well, that nothing should be able to get around, I hope. And honestly, these areas are not particularly attractive targets to hit. This one probably will, now that I'm thinking about it. Because we've gotten hit in this general area before. Because they went through here. So I'm probably going to over-armor this one. Okay. All my cobalt storage is full. Let's see, that's miniguns. That's the reason why I want the uranium. Okay, do I want to get some attack drones? Sure, why not? And then one shockwave tower. There we go. So that area should be able to hold, no problem. There you go. This is really unsettling music. Okay, I feel like bad things are on their way. I think it's just kind of the nighttime music, but it's still spooky. Okay. So now that we've done that, let's take a look. I'm actually having... Oh, right, because these aren't... None of these are a higher tier. I think this is fine. It's not perfect, but if you've noticed, I've picked up 1,000 titanium without having a single mine, purely off of one cultivator. That's really good. Especially if I can go back up to that, this giant mud set here, and a couple of these other fields, plus if I upgrade it. Because this way I will never have to worry about getting out to other areas to go mining. Okay, but while we're here, I want to do sludge mining. Apparently that hurts. A lot, actually. This is some... Oh, this would be really good on one of those slime planets now I'm thinking about it. Oh, well. Okay. So gas filtering plants. Okay, so I'm just gonna... I'll put that there. I go to power, gas power plant. There we go. Yeah, normally don't like the idea of building this sort of thing purely from the perspective of somebody that, you know, thinks fossil fuels are kind of a really bad idea for a lot of reasons. Like, yeah, we kind of need them for now. But that doesn't mean we're going to need them in the future. And we should be saving them for when we really need them as opposed to when, you know, we could actually use other things. Hint, hint. No, damn it. I guess I should probably... build a storage tank just because. That way we'll at least know how much we're using. Okay, so these take 100 sludge per second. These output 200 sludge per second. So we could do 6 of these. At least. No, that ain't it. Okay, so how much is this taking? So these are only putting out 25 a pop. And this is full. I think this will be okay. At least for now. Once I have all 3 of these.
An enemy attack is imminent. We should build stronger defenses around our base.
Okay, so how much do these use? 50 flammable gas. So I can get 3 of these. And yeah, what's the power usage on these things? 500. It's not terrible. But we're going to need palladium. Okay. I think that'll just do. Alright. Now we have an attack on the way. What I'm thinking is, what if I just leave? Leave and come back? Okay, so we need uranium ore samples. Oh, under attack, can't do it. Yeah, because we're gonna wanna do a lot of these. Though for the most part, I'm not actually gonna care too much about sticking around. Ooh. The attacks are in slightly different spots this time. This area here is going to get hit a bit. You know, I like the idea of attack drones and mine layers. That actually sounds like it might have some interesting potential. Okay. And in the interest of additional safety, I'm going to spread this out a little bit. Probably get the rockets down, but I bet I can't upgrade those yet. Boy, there's so much I need to do. If I want to get anything. Let's see.
Danger! A hostile swarm is moving in on our base. They are almost upon us.
I want to see how the minigun towers perform. Just out of raw curiosity. Oh, they look kind of fun. What else was I going to get? Rocket towers. Can I upgrade the rocket towers? I can. Well, it seems like that area's got it covered and more. These are a bit of a problem. Okay. I'm gonna get that. Okay, we want to focus most of their attacks on the areas where I actually have towers. So I'm just going to bring these back a little bit. There we go. This should work. Alright. Think we're good. It's still taking some damage, but nothing that my repair towers can't fix. I'll beef up the layer right there, just a bit. And then maybe get a shockwave. There we go. I think most of the remaining damage is largely from the handful of ranged enemies that are in this immediate vicinity. Oh. I should probably switch away from the minigun, though. The minigun is fun, but I need more armories. Okay. Oh, I know what I can do. I got a couple of things I can do. Grab all of these. What we need to do is upgrade our headquarters at long last. Let's see. So I think we're going to want to go back to the base. What I might want to do is offshore a little bit more carbonium and ironium production, purely from the perspective of that way I can potentially even get rid of a lot of it back at the home base. Maybe. Did we get the 3rd level of renewable power? That's the other question to ask. What is this? Oh, alien camouflage. Attack gear, defense gear. Huh. And a railgun. Oh, well, that sounds fun. Sonic sensors? What does this do? Resource drop rate, radar range, and cooldown. Huh. What else do we got? Purple tier corrosive gun. Purple tier flamethrower. We were really scraping the bottom of the barrel. I'm going to need to go back to the base and grab some things. I mean, that's still going to take half an hour, but it's not great.